Hello everyone, I'm back with another easy project. Now I get so many comments throughout the week and I feel like one of the biggest videos I get comments are on the 6x6 projects. So I'm going to be using 6x6 paper pad today. We're just going to need 3 6x6 sheets to make this adorable pocket album. So tried to do something different as always. I've made this little area here and you can see, so this part right here I just left it because it almost has like this accordion effect if you see it like this. And like I said, you can make this another pocket, but I just kind of left it open. And then you have these 2 pockets inside. And basically what I've done with this is taken, you know, some of those techniques that we have recently done and just kind of implement it. And I thought this was cute, like just to add a little card. If you're, maybe you can fill this up with cute little greeting cards for whoever you're sending it to and things like that. So it came out really, really sweet. And like I said, we're only gonna need 3 sheets of 6x6 paper. So here they are. I've got 3. So okay, this is gonna be my cover piece right here. And this is going to be this portion. Now I wanted mine the same, kind of to look the same. So that's why I made 2 of these the same, but you can switch it up. So let's start with the front cover, okay? So the front cover, this is the only thing we're cutting. Okay, the front cover, we're gonna cut this down to 5.5 inches, okay? Going from the top. So your top piece is gonna be 5.5 inches. I'm gonna do this with you, so there's no confusion in this. Okay, so again, the top part. So I'm gonna cut it down so it's 5.5 inches. Because that's what the height of the album is going to be in the end. Okay, and this is where we're gonna score it. So if you turn your paper this way, it's gonna be 5.5. So make sure it's at the 6-inch score right here. So we're going, okay, so let me be clear here. So I'm gonna flip my paper because the album is gonna go like this. So it's gonna be 2.5 inches and 5.5 inches. So when you do it, it's gonna be like this. And then this part is gonna fold back. Okay, so my front cover, I used a punch. You don't have to do that. I just wanted it to look, you know, different. So I just take my little 2-inch punch here, and I usually list this because it's like one of those things that I use every day. And this will fit perfect on here. Just make sure you kind of like look at your line right there. Mine wasn't perfectly even, so, but this one actually happens to be. So it's gonna look like that. And that's gonna be our little front cover piece right here. Okay, so let's put that aside. And now we have our little 2 pieces, right? So depending which way your photo is or whatever, all we're doing is scoring it at 1/2 inch, okay? So one of these, my print, it doesn't really matter for me. So I'm just gonna score one of these kind of this way and the other one the same. And you'll see what I'm doing so you guys will know. So you've got these 2 like that. And again, I'm doing one of those techniques that we just did, so you're gonna see what I'm doing here. So I'm just gonna take that and put this here, and I'm gonna do that and do that again. So I'm wondering if see how, don't worry about that because you're not gonna see that. So guess what I'm doing? I'm basically gluing these on, just like a previous project that we did. So let me just unclog my glue. So I'm gluing this here and glue that end too because we're gonna stick it on at the same time. So this part is gonna go here. And then we're going to glue that one right there. So again, it's going to look like a little, you may be a newbie here, but it's going to look like a little kaleidoscope type thing, like you can see inside. So that's what we're doing for that. Now we're just going to turn this so that your pockets, this is how we make our pockets. And you can fold it in half, or you can score it down the middle. I want mine to look a bit clean, so I'm going to score mine at the 3-inch score right here. So you just gotta really like dig in there. So basically when it's said and done with those scores, it ends up being 5.5 inches. That's what we had to cut that front cover. So now that I have a little guideline, now you can fold it in half. And you could just keep adding to this album, just like all those other flip books that we do. And then you have your little thing. So we've got our little pockets for the album. So if you like, you can do your little thumb notches. I did not do that. I don't know why. I just wanted to change it up. I ended up just taking these little tabs and putting it on just to like, I don't know, just to switch it up because I feel like I'm always punching things and we had the punch here. So I just did little tabs just to make it a little extra because the album is so tiny and short. I wanted to just add the length to it. So I feel like that helps. So like with a little scrap, you can, this one I messed up on my scores. So when I was testing it out, I messed up too much. And I was like, okay, this beautiful piece of paper has to be used for something else. And luckily, we made the show for the tabs. So I'm going to just cut 2 of those out with my tab punch, or if you have a die, that's fine. And then I just fold this down, and you could add this on later or whatever, but that's what I did with that, okay? And then this is the easy part. You guys ready? So I'm gonna go ahead and take this. This is that, and guess what? All I'm doing is cutting, if I can find my scissors, cutting these little corners of this little score that we made, and I'm going to just tuck that in. So I'm going to take the back part right here and glue it. And sorry, I'm standing and sitting if I'm sounding close. And I'm going to take it and put it to the top of the pocket right there. So you see how it's kind of going on right there? So you still have your pocket, but you also have this new thing. And then that is how we assemble this. Too easy, right? And that's what I mean. You could like add little pages on here doing the same exact technique of what we just did. So, oh my gosh, this collection. I should have done a haul and I didn't. I'm sorry, you guys. So anyways, I'm sorry. My hair gets on everything. It's gross, I know. But let me see. I'm liking little Mother Goose over here. So just add her. And a little maybe heart. But it's so pretty. And then let's add our little tab. So make sure you add it where it's not in the way. So for mine, I put my tab on the bottom. You can do it on the top. Just whatever. I don't know. I feel like you should put it on the top first, but for some reason I did on the bottom. So I'm just kind of adding it on that little pocket in there. Or inside if you see on the back piece. So I have that there. So you see, it just adds a little bit of that length to it. And I'm going to do it again on that back pocket. You guys are lucky you're getting a video today because Bandit woke up from his nap and he was looking at me and he's like, we're going downstairs. And I was like, no, yet. I didn't think he'd go back to sleep, but he did. All right, let me see here. You can put on the front or back. I just did mine the back because I didn't want this part showing, but it ends up showing up anyway. So I guess it really didn't matter. And I actually decorated this little frame piece here with these little flower things. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to put this over here. So it probably will stick. Even like some glitter there would be pretty. And do I have a tag? So I have this, which came with one of the papers. And yes, I'm sorry, this is double-sided. I actually intended this to be single-sided, right? And then it just happened to become this way. So you can just add a little, this also came with the set. It's so cute. You could put it this way or the other way, but just remember you have pockets in there. So you can make like little cards, you know, and like stick them in. I think anyone will be so happy to see how cute that is when they pull it out. And then you also have just, you know, random, like you could put your little project cards in there. And then you have this over here. As long as you don't glue anything down like me, you're good to go. Oh my goodness, what did I do? Something is... Oh, my clip. Duh. So yeah, don't do that first. Do this. And then you can put everything in after. And here I just made it easy. I didn't do anything crazy. It was more just like about the technique to show you guys how I did it. Let's see if I can find something to add on there. I don't think I'm going to find one like that one. But this is a lovely little collection. Oh, there's this. It goes this way, though. I think I'm going to, like, take that off and make it go the other way. Because I feel like it belongs in this album. And I don't think you can really tell. You sort of can, you can't. But anyways, here we go. But how easy is this? And it's only with 3 6x6 papers. It looks like something you would have used for the like larger papers or whatever. But, oh my gosh, I keep clipping this. I don't advise to put a clip. I advise to just, it was just too cute, but it's not a good idea when you have something inside the pockets. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this cute little album. I love it, and I think it just comes out so cute just for such minimal paper. All right, guys, thank you.